dadku darajadii dooqad kama sinee doorkan cali bunu dadku wada rabaa dadku darajadii dooqad kama sinee doorkan cali bunu dadku wada rabaa dadka kilita iyo danyartu caawino deeq waxbarasho iyo dugsiyo fure dadka kilita iyo danyartu caawino deeq waxbarasho iyo dugsiyo fure Garissa degnaani daare heli oo daryeel caafimaad caalibkuno ka fure Garissa degnaani daare heli oo daryeel caafimaad caalibkuno ka fure waanu ku duceynaya dareeraho deegaankii Garissa dayaxeeda noqo waanu ku duceynaya dareeraho deegaankii Garissa.
Pleasure to welcome you all to this very important forum. I'm extremely humbled as your daughter, sister, and above all, your servant leader for granting me this opportunity to be part of this Education Stakeholders Forum. As we gather here to chart the way forward for our county on matters of education, allow me to remind all of you that education remains the only key to success that you can invest in your children. Ladies and gentlemen, on this day, let us critically look on how to improve enrollment in our schools, shortage of teachers, poor performance, among others, that are hindering our education sector. As we gather here today, let us strive to harness visionary and noble ideas from all education stakeholders and yield wonderful educational standards. As the county government, under the leadership of His Excellency Korane, we are committed in ensuring quality service delivery to the residents of this great county. May I once again welcome all of you and allow you to feel free as you share your great ideas. Karibuni sana.
As the member for Education Committee said, this is not the end. It's actually the start. I can say it's the start because we never had such kind of forum where we interrogate, discuss what is ailing our education system within our county. You know, this kind of discussions is what our manifesto, when His Excellency was leading us in our campaigns, he was talking about. He was saying we should have this kind of conference to discuss what is ailing our society. And education is actually one of the biggest aspects that we can have a discussion on. So I can only imagine and think of what can come out of this kind of conference. And as a government, county government, of course the governor will give that position. We shall always support and stand with the improvement of our education system. That one is an undertaking we have taken, and that is why maybe you have given us the vote to be in office today. So we've started. It's just a journey that started now. It may take us some few years from now, but what we can assure you is, as a county government, you can bank on, you can actually sleep on our support, and we shall ensure whatever recommendation that comes from here, it will be, inshallah, be implemented to the latter.
Elimu ndio rasilimali kubwa katika nchi yoyote, na bila elimu hakuna nchi inaweza kuendelea. Kwa hivyo nataka kumshukuru bwana governor kwa kuleta forum hii, na pia namshukuru chairman na kamati ambao wamefanya kazi mzuri. Kwa yale machache ambao wametueleza asubuhi, ni wazi ya kwamba ni watu wanatoshana na ile task wamepewa na tutafaidika. Mimi naunga mkono hii, tutasaidiana. Bahati mbaya mimi ofisi yangu, hata nimesema watu wengi, hakuna mtu anakuja ofisi yangu kwa sababu hakuna pesa, hakuna contract, hakuna bursary. Lakini nitasaidia education kwa njia yote ili watoto wetu wasome.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this is a very important forum to discuss education, and education is the foundation of the society. When we formed this task force, we knew that there was a problem with our education system, but we didn't know what the problem was. We didn't know the magnitude of the problem, and certainly we could not decide how to address those issues. I'm happy that this task force has tried its best to find out the status of our education in this county. And the statistics which now appear in the report which you will be given, or maybe which you are informed, are very discouraging. After 60 years of independence, to have 92% of our secondary school going children not going to school is a disaster. This morning I was traveling with an engineer from Netherlands, those guys who want to come and build our roads. And I told him that 92% of our secondary school children are out of school. He was wondering where they are, and why they are not going to school. 30%, 20%, 15% is understandable. But imagining 92% of those children and 68% of primary age children are out of school is a disaster. And our solution will not come from anywhere other than those of you who are here. I'm happy we have gathered here. We are discussing, and we will recommend solutions for those problems. The problem we have in our hands is a very serious problem. And unless we leaders who are gathered here and those who are not here dedicate our energies and use the privileges we have got to serve our society, then unfortunately we are not likely to get anywhere. And it's unfortunate that it's now a task force which is telling us the magnitude of our problem. There's a possibility that all of us were not aware that these problems even exist. In 1999, I was in Nyeri. I was district commissioner in Nyeri. And as the district commissioner, I was the chairman of the district education board. At that time, I found out that Nyeri was taking 1,200 children to private universities and 1,200 to public universities and 800 to private. That is 2,000 students to university every year. When I called the district education officer, he told me Garissa was taking only 2 students to university. How do you compete? You are a county, you think you are big, you think you are something. So our problems and the social problems have accumulated over the last 60 years. And you don't know what to do, what about, and at what time. As a county, we want to prioritize our problems. This year we have dedicated our money to water, and I'm happy that Abdi Karim, as a leader for Fafi, is happy that something is happening in water. It's only because we have invested our money in water. So for him to say that nothing is going on in education and livestock and agriculture, it means that we have not invested there yet. Maybe one day we will get there. Unless we prioritize, we cannot do too many things. And our social problems are outstanding in every corner. During Eid, one day I went to one of these hotels, these big hotels, and I found it was around 1:30. I found 7 young children, I think between 8 and 12, sitting outside there, the gate. And I asked those children, why are you sitting here? I just stopped and asked them. They said they came from home, and because the hotel has a good foliage, they came to take photographs in the hotel and they were refused to enter. Because, they are not consuming anything in the hotel. So I gave them money and told them, you go and have some tea and some coffee and something, and then you can take your photographs. But I decided maybe this year, it's not even our budget, but I must find the money that we must have a recreational facility open to the public. We will get 50 acres on Modikari Road. Clear it, plant grass, trees. Maybe even we can give it the private sector to run it. You can charge 100 shillings. I assure you, we will give those children during Eid for free. Or maybe the county will pay for them.